Somebody got this. Use the trash can for what, ma'am? No, ma'am, you gotta get out. No, no. It's like, ma'am, get out of this store. You're not using the bathroom in our trash can. Get out. Where can I go? It's outside. Get out. You lost your damn mind. No, get out of my store. Get out of here.
What up, Rob? Archive Nation Talks. You already know what it is. Look, as usual, got a couple of videos that I want y'all to see. Man, look, man. As usual, we always try to give women the statistics, but I know a lot of women like to be in their feelings, but we always got to go with statistics because it's the truth. With that being said, I'm going to let him break it down. He's just telling these young ladies that pretty much what they're looking for is unicorns, as I like to call them. And there's a small percentage that they will go ahead and lock these type of guys down. But I'm going to let him break it down and pretty much explain it to them. Let's hear it.
Since women are so promiscuous nowadays, that still means that they have standards. They're not just going to sleep with anyone. All the power goes to the top tier men. Because now all women have the same set of standards. Over 6 foot, a height preference, a race preference, and an income preference, a man of status, a charisma preference too. You want your man to be charismatic and make you feel the vibes. Only 20% of the population makes $100,000 a year. Only 15% of the population is 6 foot or above. So the stats is very low for the guys that you want. So what it does is that when a man works on himself and becomes a valuable man, he has so many options in a dating pool. So why be monogamous? I can sleep with all these girls and just enact in my natural proclivity ways. So all those men, they have all the power in the dating market because guess what? All of you ladies want those men. But that's why most women say that, oh, all men are crap. No, just those that you want, they have options and you ain't the first option.
That's 100% facts. I think marriage was destroyed because of that. If a man has options to go ahead and sleep with all the women without being pretty much prosecuted for it, other than pretty much if you get them pregnant, and that's a whole nother story. But let's just say if a man was very careful and decided to go ahead and sleep with as many women as possible, that's the luxury. And that's why men don't get married. We fear this now because again, we know that we're just locked down to that one person. We have many options. And I think when you have many options, of course, you're not going to go ahead and get married to one person and see that one person for the rest of your life. And again, I'm not, and this is when you're in your young years. So in your young years, of course, you want to go in and splurge and be out there as much as possible. But as you get older, you start to realize that, yeah, you do want to kind of lock down to one person. But the problem is that who's going to want you at that point in time? And I think that's a lot of especially if you're putting yourself out there like that. Now, granted, we all getting older. We all, you know what I'm saying? We all need somebody. But at the end of the day, a lot of these women, they're looking for the unicorn. They're looking for the guy that is pretty much is a very rare breed of a person, and they're out there. And again, these women will encounter these guys because again, these are beautiful women, and as men, we gonna beautiful. I don't care if you work at Wendy's or if you at a firm somewhere in downtown Atlanta. If you look good, we gonna hit it. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. And I think that's why they come across these guys. And of course, like I guess they think that they're in a relationship, which is usually a situationship, as we would like to say, for the most part. But, you know, it is what it is. I think some of them kind of realized it as he was speaking, and you could see it kind of like zero, you know, it was kind of like sinking in a sense. But let me know what y'all think, man. Like and subscribe, like I said, if y'all like all this content that we're trying to bring to y'all. And we had our first 100 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Got to put another round of applause for that. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all. On to the next one. All right, so here's another one. Corey Holcomb never lies. He's speaking on good women. Very rare. They are very rare. Bama let speak and let me know what y'all think about it.
I have not met a good woman who tried to destroy somebody.
Agreed.
A good woman is probably literally 1 in a million. It seems like I'm exaggerating. I don't know a lot of good women, a lot of good women. I know women who can't stand to see nobody happy but themselves. And if somebody want to say, oh, them the women you dealing with, Corey, okay, that makes you feel better. I'm telling you, these women are jealous. that you are having a good time. That's why they try to keep you all to themselves.
If you marry a
If
woman,
they want you to have a good time, you ain't got to hide the other bitch that you have a good time with. You should be able to come as a family and have a leader, bitch, or whatever you want to call her, and you tell the other bitches you talk to me through her. That's what we really want on this planet. But we can't have it. Why? Because we scared.
that's why
We don't want the bitch to fuck nobody.
Oh, wow.
Your bitch gonna fuck somebody. I don't know many women that ain't fucked somebody else while they age 20 through 60.
Damn,
After 60,
I better hurry up and get my plan.
Have the pussy all to yourself. After 60. But age 20 through 60, that pussy belong to the city, homie. You ain't got to believe me.
Look, I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, he ain't lying about that either. All right. I mean, I'm weird with it because personally, I always feel like the only way I'm gonna get really head over heels, and I don't even know because I dated a virgin, but I never took it to the next level when I was younger with a virgin. So I don't know how it is, but I feel like if I'm gonna be all crazy and to the point where I'm gonna be jealous and all this, it gotta be for someone that's very pure, you know? It's amazing how in America, we probably the most freest people. And when I say that, I'm talking about we out there, the most promiscuous people out there. It's amazing how we get jealous over someone cheating. I always think I think the average is said is almost 10 partners. If it's females, I think it's almost 5 to 10 partners. I don't know if those, I'm definitely gonna get those numbers right. But if the average female that you come as a male that you come across has 5 to 10 partners, she's already, you know what I'm saying? She's already been out there. So it's like for you to get jealous and mad over shorty, it's kind of like, and maybe I'm weird with it, but I always kind of looked at it that way. That's why it's hard for me to ever be jealous, I guess, you know, because it's like, yo, shorty, I already met you. You already had mad partners, or you already had a few partners already. So I'm not the way I don't know. Maybe it's just me, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I've always said it. You should look for, you know, when it comes to getting married, especially, and if it's a man, and I do believe in marriage, but you have to have, it's how's the best way of saying it? Unfortunately, in America, we are in a situation where you have women that is being, and I hate to use the word trained, so I just said it's just a pattern that you see with women, and that they could be as free as possible, and that's fine. I never will go against women being as free as possible. If you want to go out there and be with every dude, if you have those rights. The issue I have is that you want to be treated the same way as every other woman. And I think that that's the problem. You can't get treated, again, if you're doing a certain thing, you know, out there that people don't respect, you're going to get, the outcome is you're going to get, you know, the backlash of that. And I think women don't understand that, or they want everybody to just look at them for what they are and then just don't judge them. And it's like we never lived in a world where we didn't do it the other way. Like we've always lived in a world where we've always judged people, you know, and by their actions. So I don't know, you know, maybe let me know what y'all think though. I mean, because Corey, like I said, he has some points on it, you know, and again, I think you should always fight. And even if you got to go across the world, that's why I'm not mad at the passport bros. If you got to go across the world to meet your wife, I think it's worth it. Because again, this is someone supposedly that you're supposed to spend the rest of your life with. So I think that at the end of the day, yes, you should go ahead and go to any corner of the earth if you want to find it. It doesn't mean just because you're born in America that you should be finding your wife here. You know, and I say the same thing for, you know, for women. You could meet your husband anywhere else. It doesn't necessarily have to be here. You know what I'm saying? Like this is someone that you got to spend your rest of your life with, not nobody else. So with that being said, on to the next one. All right, we back. Charleston White. Can't go wrong with Charleston White, man. All right, look, man, I've been saying this for a long time, what he's about to say in this video, and everybody used to look at me like I was goddamn crazy. I've always said it. I said, if I got to wine and dine you to get you to the point where we can have relations, then that's just a longer way of, you know, of that's no different than if I just gave you some money and just did the relation? I like to me, it's the same thing. It's just that it's a longer process because I'm literally taking you out. I'm kind of whining and dining. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those type of situations. I just always felt like I'm still paying for it. You, as a man, regardless, you're still paying. And I think most men are now starting to feel the same way because you do have women that, and I've seen this, and I'm sure y'all have seen it as well, especially in these YouTube streets. I mean, women will literally come up and be like, "Hey, you got money? Hey, you like literally talking like as if the guys like a guy will approach the woman and be like, "Hey, you look beautiful," but she would be like, "Hey, you got money?" I've seen this, and I'm sure you've seen this in videos. Now, whether if they were, pranking or, it was the video's fake or not, I doubt. I probably some of them, but I doubt if all of them are. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, Charleston White, I think he said it best, and let me know what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? It's up to y'all, you know what I'm saying? Of course, let me know what y'all think about it. Like and subscribe, of course. Let's hear it.
So now this is what I'm telling niggas. Nigga, you might well go find you a prostitute. You might well go find you a little broad, homie, and say, listen, how much your monthly bill? And I'll pay this, and we go fuck. You might well do that, homie, because right now, the American woman now have reduced herself to a hoe. She don't want to be courted.
Man, you saying something. God,
nigga, she don't want to be courted, nigga. She don't, nigga, the first date, she don't want the first date to be at the park where I ain't got to spend no money. We just sit right here on the park bench talking and laughing, getting to want to know. She don't want that, nigga.
Damn.
Nigga, she want her bills paid. Lady, how about you cook? That used to be the thing. You cook for a nigga. He cooked for you. You invite him over to your place. You cook him a good meal. Y'all sit down, drink, have some wine.
That's the first date for your ass.
Most you hoes ain't got a table to eat on.
Damn.
Invite me over here, bitch. We eating. I'm eating in my lap on the couch.
Look, facts. I remember dating one chick that literally, she was like, kind of like real stuck up in a sense, but she didn't have nothing in her crib. I mean, nothing in her crib, but yet she was acting very like she was just the shit. And women have this persona like, they don't have to have nothing going on for themselves, but yet you supposed to have a lot going on for you. All of us start from the bottom. I mean, we all do. So it's just amazing. Like a lot of women just don't humble themselves, especially when they're at the bottom. It's kind of like they just like to see men just at the bottom at all times. We all have to start from somewhere, but what he was saying is true. At this point, I really do feel like, unfortunately, we live in a society where it's not about love anymore. It's about how much money you're making. I'm watching Kendra G. That's all it is. It's not really about love. It's about love. How much money he make. He got to make 6 figures. So I mean, we are living in that world right now, and this is more the reason why men are just not deciding to get married, because it just doesn't suit them at this point in time. I know for my next situation, I'm traveling as much as possible. That's why, I got one of these over here. I don't know if there we go. I got one of these. You got to start traveling, man. I think that's the best bet, because again, it's very easy to blame women. But like I said earlier, it's more of a pattern thing that's going on with them, because these same set of women come from great women, so it's not like they just out of nowhere, just became the bad women. No, this was a pattern. And unfortunately, this was something that took a few decades to get to at this point. And men are just starting to stand up and say, yo, look, man, do what you do, but we don't have to marry y'all. We don't have to do, and just like y'all don't have to marry us, just like y'all don't have to, and I always say that it's not a good situation, because then you're going to have more men like us that's going to be leaving abroad. And then you're going to have women that's, what I'm saying? And look, women probably going to need to do the same thing, I guess. But I just don't see them just leaving like that. I see men doing it more so than anything. Women do take girl trips for the most part, but men, I'm starting to see them check all the way out. Like I'm seeing so many videos of men literally just leaving America. And I just think that eventually that's going to be a red flag for America. But it is what it is. Let me know what y'all think about these videos, man. I try to put these videos together for y'all, man. This was the the third video I did. YouTube wasn't having the first video at all. The first and second. So hopefully this one will load up and we good. But if not, like I said, either way it goes, I'm gonna put out a video, and I need y'all to like and subscribe. And we had our first 100, like I said earlier. First 100, happy, proud. Appreciate y'all, man. Really, I appreciate y'all. Y'all the ones that got this up there that quick, because it was at, I think when We started back, it was at 24. Because we started this about a year ago. We put out a few videos and then we stopped for like 9 months. And then I started back doing the videos about like a month and a half ago. And I believe it was at 24. So we gained around 76 new subscribers in less than a month. So I appreciate y'all. Like I said before, like, subscribe. Brob, Archive Nation Talks. Let's get it cracking. Hey, we out.